Hello, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be a general daily collective message. Keep in mind, this reading is not sign specific, but I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading. So stick around, hit that subscription button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. And let's get into these messages today. And so in meditation this morning, when it comes to the astrology, I was shown the Fool card with the Emperor card. And so this is kind of like a very paradoxical relationship between these two energies when it comes to power and innocence. And so if you think about the Emperor represents structure, discipline, and authority. And the Fool, well, the Fool embodies spontaneity, adventure, and freedom. And so there could be a situation here where someone maybe needs to balance their desire for order and control with the need for a new experience and taking a big risk. And so the energy, I feel, is also symbolizing a moment of great potential, but there is a big but in there. You will need to find your courage, and you will likely need to take a leap of faith. And so the energies kind of felt like mixing water and oil, and that can get pretty messy trying to mix those two, right? But it can also lead to some really potent magic. And so if you need to take charge of your life or a situation, maybe it's time to really get those ducks in a row and to get off your lazy butt and take charge of a situation. So let's get into it with the tarot and the oracle messages today. And so I think we're going to get into it with the Gilded Lenormand. I was really drawn to this deck. So let's see what needs to come through with the Gilded Lenormand to set the tone today. So we get, we get a Seven of Swords energy with an Ace of Wands, and we get the letter. And we also get almost like a Hanged Man energy with a Seven of Pentacles, and we got some gossip here. I think there's some gossip surrounding a situation. Somebody here might need to reach out. I do feel there's like a very big crossroads here. There's a crossroads. There's a challenge. There's change lurking, I feel. And there's gossip about this change. And so I feel somebody here could be gaining a new perspective about a situation. Could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be a Pisces. I feel a huge amount of creative potential, but it is going to require action. And so there's gossip surrounding a new seed being planted is really what it feels like. So let's get into it and let's see what needs to come through for the collective today. Keep in mind, guys, if you would like a more personalized message, I do personal readings. Go check out the description box below. There you will find a link to my webpage if you'd like to book a personal reading. There is also an option to join the membership side of the channel. So if you'd like to become a channel member and get access to all of those perks over on the membership side, check it out. There'll be a link in the description box below and also in the comment section. TikTok, time's up, 37. There is a King of Cups energy coming through that I feel is completing some type of cycle, and I think the wheels are spinning. I think all of the alarm bells are going off here, and it's kind of time to get something in order. This is like cracking the whip. So there's some type of justice energy playing out. I almost feel like a Knight of Wands coming through. We get the Garden Gate Judgment energy, Eight of Swords, and we get the Seven of Cups. So there's some type of disillusionment going on here. I feel life force activation. This is the Tree of Life. I feel maybe somebody's going through a breakdown when it comes to personal beliefs. It could be an Emperor. It doesn't have to be. And then on the bottom of the deck, we get a 10 card. And so this is about reaping a harvest. So there's like a Knight of Pentacles energy coming through. And I do feel it's kind of time to move forward with some type of plans, maybe to close out a cycle with Divine Feminine here. We've got the Mature Woman, and I'm kind of going to cover up half of the card here because she's partially naked. But there is a huge opportunity, I feel, for a new beginning. And I do feel like an Ace of Wands energy. So somebody, I think, is being encouraged to take action, to step towards this mature woman in order to close out a cycle. 29 is the anaretic degree in astrology. 29 is the completion, the closing out of a certain cycle. Further breaks down to 11. And so there's some type of justice playing out, I feel, for this mature woman. Maybe in the past she was dealing with a player, a Knight of Wands, and now there's some type of an awakening, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles energy coming through on a different card with a new perspective. And so Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to get your ducks in a row here for sure. Somebody's on a sinking ship here. I feel somebody's going down with some overwhelming emotions. 35, there's like a Nine of Wands energy here. A Nine of Swords. Somebody here is stressed out, riddled with anxiety, losing sleep. I feel drowning in a sea of emotions, and Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to take those next steps. There's like a wish being granted here. There's a need to create balance when it comes to a situation. Being shown the Six of Pentacles. And so maybe in the past, this mature woman did not receive what it is that she put into a connection. And there was an opportunity, I feel, for a lot of abundance, wish fulfillment. And now somebody's trapped up in their head, wondering how to come forward. I feel there's some type of karmic justice playing out in the energy. And there's somebody really considering sending a message. And I feel they're kind of trapped. This might mean a confession in order to balance something out. But there is, without a doubt, unexpected movement. We've got death energy coming through. We've got rebirth. There's some deep inner child wounding and healing coming up in order for somebody to embrace the magic here. Magic is alive. And so the Knight of Wands energy, this is fast, unexpected communication coming in. And this could lead to some type of proposal or higher commitment. And so, wow. I feel Knight of Wands energy. There's somebody rushing in with an apology, rushing in with some type of communication. They might realize that they're facing like a Queen of Swords energy here. So there could be an unexpected message coming. And I feel almost like a Virgo energy coming through, maybe from a Virgo, but there is an opportunity to rebirth a situation. We kind of got like a true pair situation here when it comes to some type of Four of Wands union, Two of Cups union. And this is all about following the compass of your heart. And so somebody, I feel, is being activated when it comes to their karmic pathway, their North Node. It could be a Virgo North Node. It doesn't have to be, but this is the energy of something coming full circle. And there is potential to maybe rebirth some type of spiritual connection. And I think maybe in the past a bridge got burned because somebody was behaving like a smiling liar, a love bomber. But I do feel huge potential for a higher commitment coming through. So let's go a little bit further with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. The student is ready. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so there is a circumstance or a situation here that is intensifying, and it's going to have to be addressed. And so emotions are going to be heightened over the coming days as we go into that Mars square Saturn. And so this is really bringing forward a need to take action. It is the energy of act now, think later. So somebody, I feel, has kind of been stuck in the matrix, stuck in a situation, feeling helpless, feeling entrapped, stuck in a situation where they're not taking any action, needing to recognize why they are keeping themselves stuck. I think there's fear surrounding a situation here. I think there's fear about walking away from a false foundation. There's that transformation energy, and it kind of come out with the healing light on this crossroads energy. And so I think this shift is going to bring forward a lot of good luck, but you're going to have to overcome your fears. And so this is all about finding your authentic voice. Somebody here is being pushed into their greater purpose, their life purpose. And so there's a block within the throat chakra that does need to be removed. And that does require open, honest, and authentic communication. And so somebody here really needs to surround themselves in some healing light. There's an unwanted relationship, situation, or an external factor here that really needs to be cut away, melted away, in order for somebody to step into their higher purpose. And so somebody here is definitely stuck in a false foundation in the matrix, keeping themselves stuck in a place where they're really not happy. I feel somebody here can see beyond the man-made prescription for their life, and there's so much fear around letting this situation go. And so get ready to be triggered, get ready to be put to the test. Somebody here really needs to address a pattern when it comes to some negative behavior, when it comes to some negative relationship behavior that does need to be course corrected right now. And so somebody here could have feared commitment. But I feel there's a mature woman, a divine feminine energy coming through that has waited a long time to receive this message. So let's go a little bit further with the tarot. And I chose the Everyday Witch Tarot today. Oh, we got one just flipped out. We got a Queen of Cups here. I feel there's something here about to be brought to the surface. This Queen of Cups, she's like willing to break bread with somebody. I think she's waited a long time to receive this offer, this message. The energy is fertile. If you see on this Queen of Cups, she kind of carries with her a vibration of the Empress, right? She's surrounded by some cats. I feel Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be Pisces, but it's almost like she's holding out a loaf of bread and she's saying, hey, my heart is open. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to break bread. I'm ready to make peace with this situation. And it's almost like she's ready to give birth to something brand new. So let's see what else needs to come through. Oh my gosh, we got a tower here. We got a tower on the cut on the bottom of the deck, and we get the Eight of Wands. And so there is a storm of brewing here. This Eight of Wands is saying, hey, somebody's caught up in a tornado, I feel, in some type of web of lies. And the tornado kind of comes to clear the path and break apart everything false. And so there is some type of false foundation here. And I think somebody's tried to patch it up, tried to make it work. There's just no more making it work. You see the red flag on the ground. You can't keep ignoring the red flags here. And so this is an unexpected shakeup, breakdown. There could be a lot of unexpected communication coming in. I just feel somebody here is just spinning. And it's kind of time to face this challenge. So let's do 9 cards and let's see what needs to come through. We get the Empress right out the gate. We get the Eight of Cups. So there is a divine feminine here that I feel in the recent past had to kind of walk away from a situation with a soulmate, the Six of Cups. And so we've got this Empress here that is holding the torch. And you see we've got the white dog, the black cat. And so this Empress, I feel, has really done a lot of shadow integration, a lot of shadow work. She's definitely grounded and stable. I do feel with the red, I feel in the recent past, there's an Empress here that maybe had to walk away from some type of flame in order to heal some past emotional baggage. But she's looking right at this Six of Cups, right? She walked away from some type of soulmate connection because there was some type of block, and maybe it was a block in self-love. And I feel this feminine has done a lot of healing. So let's get the rest of these cards out and let's see what else needs to come through today. So we get the Chariot. This Empress really has a big decision to make here, I feel. She can go this way, she can go that way, but either way, the choice is here. And it's kind of this energy of full steam ahead. What else do we got here? We get the Six of Swords. This is about moving on to calmer waters. I do feel, though, it's this energy of like taking one last look back at what was walked away from. We do have a full moon in Aquarius coming up here next week on Monday. And I do feel it's like one last look back at the past. That's interesting. The Five of Cups. And that's what really stood out to me here on this card was the Five of Cups. And so I do feel this was a very difficult choice. It is a very difficult choice to walk away from a situation where the love has run dry for sure, and to make sense of your emotional house. But it does require self-love. It requires determination. It requires self-love. And so I feel somebody here has likely struggled with a situation where there was a lack of reciprocity. The Page of Cups reversed. We get the High Priestess, Pisces energy, and we get the Seven of Cups. And so I feel there is a divine feminine here that needs to just leave behind a loveless situation. And I think you kind of know in your heart of hearts, and you might not know exactly where you're going, but I do feel there's going to be a lot of options here. And so the Empress too can embody the Emperor energy and take charge, right? We are both masculine and feminine. And so I do feel there's gossip. There's gossip. I feel this feminine is protected from this gossip. We get the Five of Wands. We get the Two of Wands in reversed. And then we get the Three of Pentacles. And so this is about releasing something. The Seven of Wands in reverse. This is about releasing a connection with an Emperor in reversed, maybe. Somebody that's a tyrant, somebody that likes control. There could be an Emperor here that wants to control a situation. And I just feel there's like a lack of passion. There's a lack of creative drive here. I think the energy really is swirling, saying, hey, love is not lost here. But you can't stay stuck in a situation where you're depleted, where you're stuck, where you're stagnant. There's a contract here where I feel that there's a lot of fear about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. That's so interesting. I was shown the Fool and the Emperor upright in my third eye. And we've got the Fool in reversed and the Emperor in reversed. And so there is a situation here where I feel there's a masculine really struggling, getting triggered, I feel, when it comes to the possibility of some type of renewal, because there's a divine feminine here that's done. She's walked away. And so I think like the flipping of the scales, the flipping of the script here. So let's take a look at this Seven of Cups. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups, because this could be options. This could be options for somebody. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel. And then we get the Four of Pentacles reversed. So there's a feminine here that I think released a situation in the past. And we're right back to that Queen of Cups, where somebody did not choose to invest in her. And she's moving forward having blind faith. And so she's ready to break bread with somebody. She's ready to receive something here. And so I do feel the second this Empress releases a past situation, it's like she's right on the precipice of completely cutting this out. And so I feel like time's up. There is a masculine here that knows if he doesn't make a move soon, his chances are over at any type of reconciliation. And somebody here is really needing to have blind faith. It's going to take a lot of blind faith, and I think somebody here is afraid because they might have to walk away from a long-standing legacy, and they might have to walk away from everything that they've built financially in order to go towards new love. But we see a feminine here, grounded, stable, doing well for herself, reaping a harvest, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cats on the card. So we've got a feminine here that might have 4 love offers coming in, and I think they're fresh. They're fun. The Knight of Cups is coming in, offering a cup of love. But I think you're going to have to be mindful, because underneath this Knight of Cups, there's a couple of sharks in the ocean. And so discernment is going to be key. Be willing to release people that are not in alignment with your path. But this is about having faith. Having faith that everything will work out in your favor. And so there is a feminine here that is no longer investing in people that don't invest in her. So what's the Six of Swords? I feel there's something big coming this full moon next week. So let's clarify the Six of Swords, because she's got all of the swords in her bag. So this could have been a cycle that happened 6 years ago, and the completion of that, we get the Four of Swords. So there's kind of a 10 of Swords there. So yeah, this could be where somebody didn't take a risk about 6 years ago. And there's a feminine here that has spent the last 4 years healing from this heartbreak. I just feel like maybe her love life is a little bit dry. You see the cobwebs there. We get the Queen of Swords in reversed. And then we get the Death card. And so I just feel somebody's moving on from being stuck. The Queen of Swords reversed. She's not open to communication. She's not open to talking to anybody. I do feel there's like a final severance going on around that next new moon or next full moon in Aquarius. And so this is about releasing a situation of lack. Somebody here is wearing a mask. There is 2 paths here that are being presented. And there is a doorway of light that somebody is being asked to walk through. So I think there is going to be an opportunity for a clean slate here. But let's look at this loveless situation. The Page of Cups reversed. This could be an immature situation here. We get the Page of Wands upright. Oh, we get the King of Swords upright. And we get the Judgment. So there it is. I do feel somebody's getting a major wake-up call. I feel there's a masculine here that is cold, detached, does not communicate well, is emotionally unavailable, maybe in an emotionless relationship. And I do feel there is going to be a final decision being made. I feel there's a masculine here that wants to go back. I also feel somebody is resonating at like a soul frequency that is calling somebody into them. And so there is an opportunity for a new beginning here. If you look at this Page of Wands, it's kind of feeling like the Fool with the little backpack, and the Fool doesn't take any baggage with them. And so there's a masculine here that needs to kind of release some past baggage. So there's going to be some type of realignment here. And I do feel somebody is kind of feeling like they're backed into a corner with no way out. We got the Wounded Healer. We got the Nine of Wands. We got a realignment here. And so this is about breaking an infinite loop with somebody, some type of pattern here. So let's clarify this Emperor in reverse. What is he actually going to do about this missed opportunity? I feel like this lone wolf energy. So what is this Emperor going to do about this? Because I do feel this Emperor is being pushed towards this mature woman. Well, I think he's gonna take action. I think the energies are feeling very volatile. Somebody here is about to go AWOL. I feel they're about to burn it all down. And they're coming in for some type of wish fulfillment. The Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. Yeah, we've got somebody going through some type of activation. They're maturing. They're getting a wake-up call. They're going through some type of breakdown. And I think they want to repair a broken foundation. Yeah, but they've first got to cut some cords with something toxic. Maybe it's materialism, maybe it's greed, maybe it's a karmic cycle. Somebody here is stuck in the matrix, stuck in a man-made prescription for their life, whether it's addictions or money. They're stuck in a place of complacency, and they're breaking themselves free. So there's huge potential to bring something back into alignment here. And this really will be a cause for celebration. But I think first there needs to be some type of separation with a false connection. And this is going to really get you in your feels. I think you're going to have to defend yourself. You're really going to have to watch out, because people are going to be pointing the finger at somebody here because there was a poor decision made in love with the Lovers reversed. And there is a very single, strong, independent feminine here enjoying the finer things in life. And it's kind of time to take action. It's time to take action, to course correct, and to pay off some karmic debt here. Because somebody here, I feel, didn't treat this feminine very kindly. And it's coming back around. And this can lead to a beautiful union between two people. But you first got to get honest with yourself. What do you need to get honest about? What do you need to leave out in the cold? What do you need to leave behind in order to bring success into your life? I think somebody here has massive fears about commitment. So let's get a closing message here. Let's get a closing message with the past life lesson card, Educated. We get educated, we get aloneness. And so this is paramount to your future success. This cycle coming to a close is paramount to your future success. Somebody here is achieving a hard-earned life degree. And then we get the aloneness on the bottom of the deck. And so somebody here, I feel, has stayed stuck in a karmic circumstance by choice. And has felt like they've lived a solitary life, even though they might be in commitment with a false contract. But most of our life is spent alone inside of our head. And so I do feel maybe children have been a factor. This is about no longer perpetuating the karmic family lineage. And so I do feel there is a twin soul here coming together, a twin soul connection, a divine counterpart connection here coming together. And the twin souls do come together in order to raise the vibration of the earth. And so somebody's been enslaved in a false family situation, and freedom is always a choice. Freedom is always a choice. Freedom does require action. And so whether you're born into a situation or if you're at the mercy of others, you always have the choice to take back your power. And so I feel that the second somebody takes immediate action is the second the blessings come in. And that's what I got for a message today, guys. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below, guys. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.